Dear Dina, I feel so shallow. I feel like an awful person. My boyfriend had really long hair and a big old manly beard when we started dating. He's always had it, and we have been together a little over a year. I love this look. It's why I was attracted to him. Then last month, he shaved his head and cut his beard completely off. He looks like a completely different person. I had no idea he was doing this and almost didn't recognize him when I first saw him. I hate saying this, but I find him so unattractive right now. I'm doing everything in my power to get used to it, but I hate it. I hate it when he touches me now. He knows how much I loved his long hair and beard. Why would he shave it? Am I a bad person for wanting to break up with him because of this? Signed, Bring Back the Beard in Burkittsville.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to digest all of this. Bring back the beard in Burkittsville. Look, I am all about mercy and grace. Blessings like mercy and grace we need in our lives. We need to have that for ourselves. We need to have that for one another. So forgive yourself for having these thoughts. Forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up, but do a little bit of self-reflection. So this is a time for you to be like, okay, so why do I feel the way I do? What are my values? What is it that I really am looking in someone? How do I see people? Am I seeing people just for their exterior, or am I seeing people for who they are as a person? So I would say use this as an opportunity for self-reflection. Grow character in yourself. Is it awful for you to be like, I just want to break up with him? I'm not going to tell you that you're awful. That's not for me to say. That what for me is to say is this is a good opportunity. If you're getting that pinch like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm awful. All right, delve into that and see exactly if there's any merit to that. And you can't change anybody else, but you can change yourself. So that's what I would do. Use it as a time for reflection and go forward.
You're awful. You are awful because
me?
No.
Oh.
No.
Like,
Bring back the beard in Burkittsville.
Okay.
Look,
Ooh.
let me just say,
Okay.
that is like to say if you were to change and he didn't love you because you changed your hair color or you gained a little weight, or this is the one thing as women we complain about with men when maybe we get a little older, and like me, we got a lot of little extra curves than we didn't have when we first started dating.
Sure.
What if my husband came to me and said, you know what, I don't really...
But you're married. They're just dating.
Okay,
So
even so.
Okay, but I guess there is a little bit of a difference.
Okay,
you know what
little
I mean?
bit, little
'Cause
difference.
When there's that
Okay.
commitment, it's for better or for worse. So
Okay.
she hasn't gone there yet. I'm trying to give her a little grace.
Okay. Here's the thing. You wouldn't like if it happened to you.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
do unto others. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I think you do need to do a lot of self-reflection. You do need to figure out why you've been with this person for over a year. If it was purely physical,
Right.
then you may need to move on.
Yeah.
And he deserves better. He deserves better. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah. This is definitely a time for self-reflection and, figuring it out. I will tell you this, when you do have this hard conversation with him, because he deserves that, you've spent a year together, you need to be honest about, and not just ghost him and be like, hey, we need to break up. You need to face that and be like, look, I need to do some self-reflection. I didn't realize that our relationship was basically physical. And wow, that's kind of a splash of cold water in my face. I need to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
That's, in any event. Dear Dina, we're glad that you wrote in. I hope you're not sorry for what you heard. You can ask anything you want. You do not have to take what we say. You can take it or you can leave it. But click on Dear Dina. You'll find that at key103radio.com.